Belle, you saying good morning to the vlog? You just plopped yourself in front of the floor. And by in front of, I mean on it. Say good morning. Or play with my headphones. Cool. No, no.
Hello, sleepy animal. Well, I was going to make the bed. You guys look so comfy.
You look so comfy. I wish I was as small as you. It looks really easy to just curl up anywhere.
Let's tuck you in. There we go. There we go. How about you, Fiddlesticks? There you go. There. Good night, you guys. Or should I say good middle of the day, actually. Because cats. I wonder if you guys will be able to see it at all. Someone lost their balloon and it's stuck in a tree now. Oh, wait, I see it. Yeah, there's no way you guys would be able to see it. Y'all are just seeing trees. Someone lost their balloon.
Hello. Oh, you were up. Sit closer. There we
Yes, what do you want?
So I figured it's probably about time we talked to you guys about the car.
We had to put it down. No.
That's why our faces are all like swollen and red. Actually, it's because we were just watching Downton Abbey, but anyway. So yeah, Clément took it in on Friday.
I did. And so they started looking at it on Monday, and they had to bring it to a different dealership where they had the correct tools to diagnose the problem.
Because it wasn't originally from their dealership, it was a second-hand car.
Yes, but it would appear that there was some sort of problem with a part inside the muffler, which was, and this is me not understanding cars, but it was supposedly blocking the airflow, which was affecting the transmission, and causing havoc when you tried to get it up to higher speeds. So it's
terrifying havoc.
Yeah, it's not really all that safe to drive. So they are fixing the problem, and they're not charging us anything, which is lovely. The downside is that they had to order a new part, and that's not going to be in until the end of October. But in the meantime, they will be lending us a car, so I will be getting that on Friday. I need to blow my nose.
I think we both need to.
Yep.
And there's something in my eye. Cool. Gosh, I am so not ready to be awake today. My anxiety is pretty bad. And I thought I would talk to you guys about why while I waited for my ramen to cool off a little bit. But last night, I actually had an episode of sleep paralysis. It was probably the most terrifying moment of my life so far. Oh my gosh, but for those of you who don't know about it, well, when you go to sleep, you have several cycles of sleep, and each cycle is deeper than the last. Like, there's sort of like a semi-conscious, and then there's like when you go to sleep, and then there's when you enter really deep sleep and start to dream. And when you get closer to being conscious, you remember your dreams a bit better. And when you are in that really deep state of sleep, your brain tells your muscles to relax, and you go limp, or else you would act out all of your dreams. But sometimes when you're transitioning between that second part of sleep and the deepest part of sleep called REM sleep, for whatever reason, people still aren't sure why, the transition isn't smooth, and you end up either when you're going to sleep or you're waking up but being unable to move because your muscles are still limp. And it's pretty fucking terrifying. Some people also experience the inability to breathe as well as terrifying hallucinations because I guess you're still in a dreaming state. And a lot of people report that they feel like there's someone sitting on their chest or squeezing their chest, or there's an intruder in the room. And I guess it makes sense, you know, to wake up and feel like something's wrong, and most people fear an intruder, so I guess they all dream about that. But last night, fortunately, I didn't have that. My eyes were completely closed and I was on my side, and I just woke up and thought I was dying. It was so terrible. I couldn't move at all. I couldn't, like, my muscles in my face were limp, my eyes were closed, my mouth was limp. I tried calling out to Clément and I couldn't do anything. I tried moving my legs, I couldn't do anything, and I couldn't breathe at all. It felt like somebody was like squeezing my heart or something. It was really terrifying. I thought I was actually conscious while the rest of my body was dying. Like, as gruesome as that is, it was the most terrifying thing I can imagine. And then I wiggled my toe and kind of like snapped out of it and woke up gasping for air, but thankfully I did like a project on this when I was in grade school, like on nightmares, and I just like happened to come across it, and so it's a really good thing I knew what this was, or else I would have been calling my parents or like 911 or something like that. I'm so jumpy today. The worst part about it all was that the worst part afterwards was going back to sleep, because I was so tired and just worn out by the experience emotionally, and I could feel myself losing consciousness, but my mind was racing because I didn't want to experience it again. It was terrible. Oh, I wouldn't. Some people, I've learned, have recurrent episodes of this. If you're one of those people, I am so sorry for you. You've probably learned how to deal with it by now. It's completely harmless other than the fact that it's really terrifying, but I hope I never experience that again. I'm going to have trouble going to sleep for a week now. On a happier note, look at this tube I made for Clément. Well, it's actually a cowl, but I made it, and I'm still waiting for this order of knitting and crochet supplies so that I can finish it and like weave this tail end into all the stitches here. But yeah, look at the pattern. Isn't it pretty? It's called the sailor's rib, and I think I accidentally reversed it at one point. I don't know if you can see how it's different here. Yeah, whoops. But whatever, Clément likes it. And when I get my straight needles, because I did this on round needles, I will make him a hat and some mitts, because knitting is therapeutic to me. I really wish I had something else to knit today. Oh, hello. Woke up to this kind of gloomy weather. I guess I left my light on last night. But it kind of felt like when your parents would come in really early in the morning when you're a little kid, and they would turn on your light and tell you to wake up. I don't know, does anybody still remember that or find that, like, nice? Is it just me? It also smelled like skunk really bad. It's a good thing it started raining. Sprayed on by the success of the cowl that I made come on. I thought, hey, that was easy, how about mittens? And so I tried mittens, and they're supposed to like fold over and be sewed up. They're like fingerless mitts. But it kind of turned into this lumpy accident. Oh, like this side where I had to like increase so that, you know, it fits the wider part of your hand. You could see it went fine. On this side, it's somehow on the opposite side, and it rolls up and it's really lumpy and weird. And then this side of the pattern seems fine. That was the side that was supposed to go into his palm. But this side of the pattern, for some reason, starts late. It looks even weirder on the other side. So I think we just got ourselves a really abstract dish towel, maybe. Here, fiddlesticks. There. Give you a tiny, tiny blanket with a really long tail. Do you like it? Also, after yesterday's events of terrifying sleep paralysis, now I seem to be coming down with a cold, and I cannot stop sneezing. I even used, this may be gross, but I even used a netted pot this morning, like a sinus rinse system, for those of you who aren't sure what they are, and it just seemed to unleash the flood rather than help it. So, my nose is red. I can't talk without sounding like, I don't know, a cartoon character. I broke a nail. I'm just gonna try another pattern and maybe calm myself with this chai tea over here. It's comforting. I'm switching out these needles for the size recommended in this pattern that I found for the new fingerless mitts. Something that I find super funny about the way that they were packaged, like chopsticks. I just got these in bulk from Amazon, and they came like this with just 2 rubber bands securing them. All these. They're packaged like chopsticks at a takeout place or a sushi place or something. I just found that really funny. Because why not? Also, I got a crochet case. It's not a crochet case, it's just, well, gross Kleenex. It's just a case that carries, using this to open things. Ta-da! Crochet hooks. Yay! It kind of smells like cigarettes though, which is kind of a little unsettling. Fiddlesticks, what do you think? Does it smell weird? Look how small this crochet needle is, or crochet hook is. The camera can't even focus on it. It looks like I'm trying to show you a hair or something. It's a little baby crochet hook. Look at it! It's so small! Is that for thread or something? It says that's 0.6 millimeters. It's really, really small. If you crochet your whiskers. Oh, spunky.
Spunky indeed.
Spunky.
We got a loaner car.
Yeah!
And now it's not so alone.
Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, there's a dashboard that glows where there wasn't before, and no more wood paneling. So we're in a, what are we? Is it a Toyota?
No, it is a Hyundai Elantra.
Oh, we're in a Hyundai.
You think the Hyundai dealer is gonna loan me something?
Well, I
that's
wasn't
not
sure what they
theirs?
would give you, if they would give you another used car or...
Yeah, well, no, they want me to know how wonderful their cars are.
True.
For the next time I want to buy
Yeah,
a car.
he got a 2015 version of the Elantra, and like his first comment to me was like, "Now this is a 2015. It's a wonderful car, and we hate it."
We hate it because it's not ours, and we want our car back.
Yeah.
But no, it's a wonderful car.
It is a nice car.
Yes, but I will be more than happy when I get my own car back. I mean, I think the difference of motor power is going to be very noticeable for one thing. Ours is a 6-cylinder, so as a recap, there was trouble with stuff under the hood. Yeah, what it ended up being was there was an issue with now I'm no car person, so I don't know the name of the part, but there's something inside the muffler that got completely clogged and was blocking airflow, and it was affecting the transmission, and it was making the engine overheat and all that fun stuff, which is a little creepy, but we will live.
We will live in this horrible, horrible 2015 Elantra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, let's go cry ourselves to sleep.
Okay. Ooh, it never looks as impressive on camera, does it?
What, the pretty fall colors?
Yeah, look at it. Oh.
You can enhance the color.
Oh. Enhance.
Oh!
Make it so. We should take a drive through Gatineau Park.
Yeah. Annie and I are on our way to your parents' place. We're having our Thanksgiving dinner a day early.
Yeah, my Aunt Pam wanted to come up and visit us. And
Oh,
we
is she
didn't-
here?
Yeah, that's why we're having it today.
Oh, cool.
Mom didn't want her driving to our place and then back on the same day.
Yeah.
So she's going to drive up today and stay overnight, drive home tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Nice. I didn't know Pam was here.
Yeah, surprise.
Oh, Happy Thanksgiving!
Yay! This is a big deal because we missed it last year.
Yeah, and Annie and I didn't get to have Thanksgiving last year.
Oh yeah, hi. Water.
Go to wine. Come on, buddy.
Cheers.
Clink.
Someday you might be in the middle of the jungle and going, darn, I wish I was home for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving isn't complete without some kind of
As you're
guilt trip.
eating possum.
But yeah, looks
or
pretty great
jungle
though.
rat.
This looks better than Jungle Rat.
Oh, it's a big jungle rat.
Oh, okay. It's good enough.